Jeff, go ahead, kick us off.
Hey, Laura. One of the things that's come up this year is the team's been pretty resilient and able to stay in the moment. You got a little bit of extra time this week to reflect and work on some things. How is the team looking going forward after last week's result?
Yeah, I think the week of training's helped us to be able to turn the page. We're now fully focused on Chicago and sort of taken our lessons learnt from last week to hopefully put in practice for the game tomorrow. So yeah, I think we've turned the corner. I think that was something I was pretty conscious of that we didn't dwell on last week, that we learned from it quick and then we turned the page ready for the next game, and I think we've done a good job of that.
Thanks, Jeff. Steve?
So looking at Chicago, they've had some turnover in their coaching again, and they haven't quite gotten the win yet, but they've been staying in games lately and
Yeah.
putting, a tough challenge to opponents. I wonder what you think has been making them dangerous and what you're looking to for them or from them in the game tomorrow.
I think the two things that I've seen is that they're a little less cautious and a little bit more expansive, put more people higher up the field, um, a bit braver in their press. They come after you a little bit more, which I think's caught people off guard a little bit. But obviously, when we were out there in June, we got caught off guard twice very quickly. So I think we sort of already felt that from them. So yeah, I think we're prepared and looking forward to a team that's going to come in and give it their all tomorrow. Not a team that we think is just going to bow down and let things happen. That's what makes this league amazing. Is it doesn't really matter what your points are on the table. You always know everyone's going to turn up and give you absolutely everything. And I think that's what this Chicago team's currently trying to show.
Thanks, Steve. And then Jeff?
You talked a bit about Mia's journey, and we've seen her now make a couple of substitute appearances. Where's that progression going, and where do you see that going for her as a part of the offense in the second half of the season?
Yeah, I think it's just a continuous journey. I think she is getting more minutes. I think obviously she got the most amount of minutes I think she's had in the league last week against Portland. Um, and I think we've got to be mindful that we're in a 12 game, 12-week stretch and also a 3 game in 12 days stretch. So being able to maximise our roster in this period is going to be crucial, and me is going to be a big part of that.
Thanks, Jeff. And then Steve?
We were talking earlier with Shay about kind of the defensive versatility and flexibility the Reign have shown this year. You've shown 5-back formations, 4-back formations, players moving to different spots. Last week we saw Sofia Huerta in a center back role. I wonder if you could talk a little bit about what you saw that you thought she would be a good fit there, and if that's something you might be experimenting more with going forward.
Yeah, I think Soph has the ability to play anywhere in the back five. I think one, 1v1 defending is very good. And secondly, her ability on the ball to break lines is excellent. So I think it gives us a different option at times, dependent on what we think the game needs at the start or at the end. She can fit into any of those 5 positions, which is a great asset to have.
And just to follow up, part of the reason she was there was likely because Phoebe was out. I wonder if you could give an update kind of on how the team's fitness is going into the game tomorrow.
Phoebe's back. Yeah, she's doing good. Everyone else is pretty much healthy. We've just got one niggle that we'll just have to decide after training today.
Thank you.